Welcome everybody. I am the Inquisitive Engineer. I am an engineer by degree and by profession, and I have always been curious about the world around me. Whether it is nature, structures that man has made, products that man has made, and the history behind them. Today I'm going to cover why do your wrenches look like this and have the bend where the open end is. To start, you got to look at most bolts that are made, particularly in the United States, are all a hex head. So if we look at the geometry of a hexagon, we see that the internal angles are all 120 degrees if all the sides are of the same length. The outside angle is 60 degrees, which would make sense. If you need to divide a full circle, which is 360 degrees, into 6 equal parts, 360 divided by 6 is equal to 60 degrees. So here I have a bolt just punched through a piece of cardboard. And if I place the wrench on there and trace one side of the wrench, it'll give us an idea of when we step to the next face, just how far the wrench has to move. We know that that step from geometry has to be 60 degrees. Well, what if I went ahead and flipped the wrench and stayed on the same face on the bolt? And as you can see, that line is halfway in between the other two lines, so we know that increment had to be 30 degrees. So as you can see from that demonstration, that angle allows you to turn the nut or the bolt with just a 30-degree arc instead of a 60-degree arc. You may jump to conclusions and assume that that angle is 30 degrees in the wrench. However, it is not. The angle is actually 15 degrees, which is half of 30 degrees. And to think about that, if you flip the wrench over, you're flipping it about an imaginary line that has 15 degrees on both sides of it. And when you add the two 15-degree angles together, you get the 30-degree angle that you saw in the demonstration about turning the bolt. Where does that come in handy? Many times I've worked on my car or on a piece of furniture, and you just cannot get a full swing in with the wrench in a tight spot. That 30-degree arc really helps getting nuts and bolts in or out in a tight spot. So now you know why all your wrenches have that angle built into them, and then that angle is 15 degrees. If you like what you saw today and want to follow me and learn about the world around you, please like and subscribe. Stay curious.